Today on Rappler. Progressive party lists call on the Comelec to release election guidelines against red tagging. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. goes on the offensive against his predecessor in Duterte's bailiwick. The X account of former Vice President Leni Robredo is hacked to promote crypto. Israel receives a shipment of heavy bombs from the United States. And police find no signs of foul play in the death of South Korean actress Kim Sae-ron. Party list Bayan Muna and Kabataan call on the Commission on Elections to release election guidelines against red tagging. This after red tagging posters targeting Kabataan, Bayan Muna, and Party List Alliance of Health Workers popped up in Cagayan de Oro before the February 11 visit of Makabayan senatorial and party list candidates. The red tagging campaign attempts to link progressive groups to organizations that espouse radical solutions to society's problems: the Communist Party of the Philippines, the New People's Army, and the National Democratic Front. In May 2024, the Supreme Court clearly defined red tagging as a direct assault on individuals' constitutional rights to life, liberty, and security. Despite the SC's ruling, Congress has yet to act, leaving red tagging unpunished by law. The Comelec has yet to release guidelines on red tagging as of posting. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. goes on the offensive against his predecessor, former President Rodrigo Duterte, during the Alyansa para sa Bagong Pilipinas senatorial slate rally in Davao, a Duterte bailiwick.
May pagmamalaki po natin na sila ay walang bahid ng dugo ng mga pinatay na libo-libong Pilipino nung extrajudicial killing. Mamimili po kayo kung tayo ba ay babalik. Kung tayo ba ay babalik sa panahon na gusto na ating mga liderato, ay ang Pilipinas magiging probinsya na ng China.
This, days after Duterte criticized Marcos for falling short of expectations in addressing the country's problems related to food prices, jobs, and security. Two of the three issues were among those cited by Filipinos as the most urgent matters that the government should address.
Kung mas mababa ang presyo ngayon ng pagkain, kung mas madali maghanap ng trabaho ngayon sa panahon niya, then doon ka sa kanya, doon sa administrasyon. Ngayon, marami kasi sila, ano dapat ang gawin natin? Patayin natin yung mga senador ngayon para mabakante. Kung makapatay tayo ng mga 15 na senador, pasok na tayo lahat.
Marcos also takes a jab at Duterte's joke about killing 15 senators so Duterte's Senate bets could all make it to the upper chamber.
Mahirap naman yung ibang tao. Ang iniisip lang nila, ang kaisa-isang solusyon sa lahat ng problema ay pumatay pa ng Pilipino. Nakakapagtaka kung bakit ganun.
Marcos also touched on pandemic corruption and the highly controversial Philippine offshore gaming operators that established operations in the country during Duterte's term. He mentioned the same issues against his predecessor during their maiden kickoff in his bailiwick, Ilocos Norte. It is notable that neither Duterte nor Marcos addressed Vice President Sara Duterte's upcoming impeachment trial. Within a few weeks of each other, the X accounts of former Vice President Leni Robredo and Rappler CEO Ressa are hacked to promote a cryptocurrency blockchain platform. Leni Robredo and her daughter Aika post that the former vice president was working to recover her account. They both disowned the recent post that promoted blockchain platform Solana, which has since been removed from X. Ressa's X account was also hacked on February 3 and used to promote Solana in several posts. Ressa regained access to her account the next day, Tuesday, February 4. This is not the first time the Rappler CEO has been targeted by an online cryptocurrency scam. A Rappler report from March 2024 reveals that a deepfake of Ressa's interview with American talk show host Stephen Colbert was altered to promote Bitcoin. The manipulated content was spread by a deceptive online network connected to Russia. Israel receives a shipment of heavy Mk-84 bombs from the United States after President Donald Trump lifted an export ban imposed by his predecessor, Joe Biden. The Mk-84 is an unguided 2,000-pound bomb capable of penetrating thick concrete and metal, producing a large blast radius. The Biden administration refused to clear them for export to Israel due to concerns about the potential impact on densely populated areas in the Gaza Strip. Meantime, Hamas releases Israeli hostages Leah Horn, Segui Dekel-Chen, and Sasha Truvanov in Gaza on Saturday, February 15. In exchange, Israel frees 369 Palestinian prisoners and detainees, following the efforts of mediators to prevent the collapse of the ceasefire. The 3 Israelis are escorted onto a stage surrounded by armed Hamas militants in Khan Yunis before being taken back into Israel by Israeli forces. Some of the Israeli hostages released since January 19 reported being deprived of food, confined in tunnels, and subjected to abuse. Meantime, buses carrying freed Palestinian prisoners depart Israel's Ofer jail in the Israeli-occupied West Bank, with the first bus arriving in Ramallah. Some of the Palestinians were serving long sentences in attacks and suicide bombing that killed Israelis during the Second Palestinian Uprising, while others were jailed for killing Israeli soldiers in the West Bank. South Korean police find no signs of foul play in the death of South Korean actress Kim Sae-ron. Kim was found dead at her home, a police official says on Sunday, February 16. The police official adds the cause of death is still being investigated. She was 24. Yonhap News Agency says a friend who was supposed to meet the late actress went to her home, found her, then called the police. Kim was one of South Korea's promising actresses, with her role in the 2009 film A Brand New Life earning an invitation to the Cannes Film Festival, and South Korea's highest-grossing film of 2010, The Man from Nowhere. Her career suffered a setback following a drunk driving incident in 2022. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.